Pero yung sinasabi mo pagsusot ng body-worn camera, hindi naman siyempre sa harap nung habang nakasuot ng camera, gagawa ng transaksyon yung mga tauhan ninyo, pwede naman gumawa yun sa labas. Bakit iisa lang ang brand ng fire extinguishers? Kasi kung iisa lang brand ng fire extinguishers, ibig sabihin, yun yung pinaboran ng BFP inspectors. Of course, with the blessings of the higher-ups sa BFP.
BFP is not into recommending any kind and any brand of fire extinguisher.
Kapag may nasusunugan, kadalasan, ninanakawan yung nasunugan. At sino po yung nagnanakaw? Taga Bureau of Fire. Alam niyo po yun, ano? I'm sure you cannot deny that. So, anong steps ang ginagawa ninyo para maiwasan na po yung nasunugan ka na nga, yung pala, nanakawin ng mga taga Bureau of Fire, ng mga bumbero mismo. Ito pa, no? Ito ay talamak na reklamo. May kasabot sila na may kotse, private vehicle, at doon nila sa trunk nilalagay yung mga nanakaw nila.
Senator Tulfo is here, and he has some concerns with the BFP and the BJMP. So you now have the floor.
Actually, Mr. Chair, yung question ko sa mga policies na lang nila at saka yung mga nangyayari sa loob ng, let's start with the BFP, and then based on the people that came to my program to complain. As a matter of fact, more than a couple of weeks ago, I was very happy nung mag-announce si DLG Secretary John Vic Remulla at kanyang in-expose tungkol doon sa racket ng BFP na worth 15 billion pesos annually from inspection racket. Bakit po ako natuwa? Dahil for the first time ever, isang DLG Secretary nag-expose nito kasi matagal na po ito nangyari eh. Even when I was still a broadcaster many years ago, decades ago, I've been exposing this but nobody was listening to me. Ngayon, si DLG Secretary mismo nag-expose. Natotoo po ito at hindi pwede mag-deny itong mga taga-BFP na ang pinaka-racket dyan ay yung fire extinguisher. Kino-corner nila ang fire extinguisher bentahan pabor doon sa kanilang kasabwat na manufacturer at yung iba na gustong pumasok para mag-provide ng fire extinguisher, hindi na nakapasok. Now, ang tanong ko sa mga taga-BFP, ano po yung mga ginagawa niyong polisiya ngayon nang hindi na maulit ito at magiging malinis na po talaga ang pagpapatakbo ng BFP when it comes to inspection ng mga fire extinguishers? Wala na ba talaga? Hindi na talaga ba maulit?
Mr. Chair, for now, as instructed by no less than the Honorable Secretary, all our fire safety inspectors are now wearing a body-worn camera to be able to monitor their actions. But it's not only on that particular matter, Mr. Chair. The bold move of the BFP is to relieve the 902 fire safety inspectors in Metro Manila and other regions will soon follow. This may be result to inadequacy of the number of fire safety inspectors as part of our mandate in the enforcement of the fire code. What we did last Thursday, we are able to discuss this situation to PPSC and FTI for this school to offer courses pertaining to fire safety inspection. So this morning, Mr. Chair, those people who are removed from their posts is undergoing a reintegration and a reorientation program, and that is why I came late because I talked to them this morning. And the new designated fire safety inspectors are also into this program, undergoing a 40 hours fire safety inspection training for them to be equipped on the knowledge, and at the same time, we incorporate integrity and ethical standard for their actions.
Yes, sir, may I interrupt? Okay. Maganda yon na dapat meron silang suot na body-worn camera. In fact, isa ako sa mga nagsuggest niya noon during a budget hearing, hindi lang sa BFP but also sa other agencies na ating gobyerno. Pero yung sinasabi mo pagsusot ng body-worn camera, hindi naman siyempre sa harap nung habang nakasuot ng camera gagawa ng transaksyon yung mga tauhan ninyo, pwede naman gumawa yun sa labas. Tama?
We recognize that, Mr. Chair.
Now, another way na para ma-distinguish nyo kung meron ba talagang nangyari parang anomaly Mr. Chair, pag pupunta ka sa mga buildings, sa mga mall, pare-pareho yung brand. Kumbaga, isang brand lang ng fire extinguisher ang nakalagay sa lahat ng business establishments. That should raise a red flag. So are you doing some inspections? Pupunta ka sa lahat ng mga condo units, sa lahat ng mga malalaking business establishments. Bakit iisa lang ang brand ng fire extinguishers? Kasi kung iisa lang brand ng fire extinguishers, ibig sabihin, yun yung pinaboran ng BFP inspectors. Of course, with the blessings of the higher-ups sa BFP.
Mr. Chair, we continue doing the monitoring on these anomalies and practices, but what we did for this time is to inform the public that the BFP is not into recommending any kind and any brand of fire extinguisher, as well as the expiration, because it's not the duty of the Bureau of Fire to recommend. We are not into business and to tell the establishment owners that there's a need for you to refill or to recondition in a yearly basis, because it's very clear under NFA standard that the fire extinguisher has no expiration, but rather for the establishment owner and their safety officer to ensure that it is operationally ready. Then we already instructed our regional directors to constantly monitor on these particular anomalies of engaging into the business practices of dealing a certain brand of fire extinguisher, Mr. Chair.
A follow-up question also. What's your name? Again, sir? What's your name?
Chief Superintendent Rico Cuadjo, sir.
Okay, Chief Superintendent. Another observation that I had in the past ay yung mga personnel ninyo sa BFP ay kasosyo o direktor sa mga manufacturer ng fire extinguisher. Is that something that you have already investigated? Because in the past, ako mismo na-research ko yun at in-expose ko nga sa radio program ko yun. So, ngayon ba gumagawa kayo ng investigation? Baka meron dyan mga kamag-anak, misis, pamangkin ng mga taga-BFP na kasama sa manufacturers ng fire extinguishers.
Yes, sir. Isa po yan ngayon sa tinitingnan namin kasi nga po umaabot na sa amin na hindi lang ho certain brand ang nire-recommenda kundi yung sarili pa nilang negosyo. Dahil nga ho may mga kasamahan kami na nag-engage, and that is a conflict of interest. It is part of our monitoring, Mr. Chair. We send the public this particular platform of e-reklamo para immediately ma-inform po ang BFP kung mayroon ng mga anomalies na nangyayari. And second, Mr. Chair, we will be doing a multi-stakeholder forum to discuss these things, and I plan, hopefully, Mr. Chair, that I can establish BFP and Industry Advisory Council, so we can, on a regular basis, we can immediately address this particular concern of engaging anomalies within the guise of fire safety inspection, Mr. Chair.
Si Mr. Chair, ang modus operandi ito mga taga-BFP, kapag hindi bumili ng fire extinguisher doon sa nirekomenda nila o pag-aari ng mga kasamahan nila, iniipit yung permit. Yun yung sumbong na palagi ko natatanggap noon pa. And I've been exposing that time and time again. Kaya again, sabi ko kanina, I was very happy when DILG Secretary John Vic Rebulla in-expose itong kalukuhan na nangyari sa BFP. Hopefully, sana matigil na po talaga ito.
Yes, Mr. Chair. We assure you that this kind of anomalies and practices done by very few personnel, with all due respect to the men and women of the BFP, very few ones who are doing this kind of practices. We initiated what we called a flaming sword plan to ensure that this anomalies is being monitored and acted immediately. And soon we will be adopting a BIN scheme, or a business ID number inspection scheme, that no fire safety inspector will identify a certain establishment to be inspected, but rather it will be a system-generated kind of inspection order. There will be no, wala akong babalik na inspector na mag-inspect sa same establishment so we can monitor on the, makikita ho anong mali. Then it will be like the LTO renewal of registration, that establishment renewed their FSIC on the month corresponding to the last number of their BIN para ho we can distribute and we can easily monitor anomalies, Mr. Chair.
Kaano po katagal o meron bang deadline para ma-release na po yung permit ng isang establishmento? Kasi habang tumatagal, wala naman kayong sinasabi. Halimbawa, sa BFP, in fairness, they're not gonna say anything na, hoy, you need to come up with something. Pero iniipit, tumatagal yung pag-release ng permit, napipilitan itong business owner to come up with something na para mapabilis na yung proseso. So dapat meron kayong deadline, meron kayong number of days na allowed na after that, kailan ma-release na.
Yes, Mr.
Perfect.
Chair, we have a citizen charter in accordance to the Ease of Doing Business Act. There is a certain number of days that this particular establishment can secure their FSIC. Pagka hindi ho pumasok doon yung number of days, then the fire stations, whoever will be the fire, is answerable to this problem, Mr. Chair. Rest assured that we will go into that particular situations, and the citizen charter is already being disseminated all over the countries, and we will post that in our page so that people can see the number of days, the calendar of days that they must secure these necessary permits coming from the BFP, Mr.
Last question na lamang sa BFP, Mr. Chair. Last year, nag-ikot po ako sa mga manufacturing company, Tabotas, dyan sa Kapanaba, Caloocan, and lahat na napuntahan namin, kasama yung mga taga-BFP, I don't know if yung mga, nung mag-ikot ako, meron ba kasama doon? Wala ata sila dito. Halos lahat sila hindi na-inspect ng BFP, yung mga fire extinguishers. Kung na-inspect man, hindi ko alam bakit nakalusot pa rin. A, is it because konti lang yung fire extinguisher doon, walang kikitain? Or B, nung mag-inspect, nakapikit, nakapiring yung mata habang ginagawa inspection. Because when I was there, nakita ko mismo yung taga-BFP inspector na kasama ko nagsabi, Senator, expired na ito. Senator, dapat hindi ganito ang pagkapwesto ng fire extinguisher. Dapat mas malaki, dapat yung may gulong, dapat doon, hindi sa kaliwa, sa may kanan, dapat merong fire exit, etc. Very important po mag-inspect kayo sa mga manufacturing company kasi marami po mga empleyado doon during working hours. What happens kung may nasunog? Di marami matutusta ng mga manggagawa natin. And yet, hindi nyo po in-inspection, siguro dahil kukunti lang ang kikitain those fire extinguishers, or kung hindi man, like I said earlier, nakapiring ang mata dahil meron ng envelope. I'm sorry for the word, sir.
Yes, sir. As stated earlier, we will be adopting what we call the BIN. Wala hong maiiwan ng establishment at ma-inspect ko sila on the right calendar days because of this business ID number. The last digit of their number will represent the month. We counted already and calculate number of establishment versus the calendar days for inspection. Rest assured that we will look into this matter. I was the ground commander of the Kentex Fire, and I don't want the same thing to happen again. So we recognize your observation, Mr. Chair, and we look into this particular matter to ensure that all establishments prior to their operation, especially those establishments operating a very hazardous situations, will be inspected and properly addressed.
Yung pong mga provincial buses na required magkaroon ng fire extinguishers, kasama dyan ba sa jurisdiction ninyo na i-inspect yun?
Yes, Mr. Chair. We already have an initial coordination with the OTS, with General Cruz, and I told him that there's a need for us to really implement this kind of safety because there are so many.
No, my question, sir, jurisdiction yun.
Yes, Mr. Chair, kasama
Then
po siya
your
sa city.
people are not doing their job because nag-inspect din ako last year sa napakarami mga buses, expired yung mga fire extinguishers. So pag nagkaroon ng sunog, useless. Hindi masasalba yung mga pasahero.
There will be a thorough coordinations with the OTS, Mr. Chair, and we will address this matter.
Ganon din po sa mga barko. Expired yung mga fire extinguishers ang iba. So, ibig sabihin, hindi rin kayo nag-inspect. Di ba kasama rin sa responsibility niyo? Basta fire extinguisher ang pinag-usapan, dapat kayo po nag-inspect.
Mr. Chair, for vessels, it's the marina.
Marina, okay.
What we are into is when the vessel is on dock, in case of fire occurrences and incident, it's the PFP who will take charge of.
Okay. Well, then may na-inspect ako isang barko, yung exit nila, nakakandado, nakatali, sira. Oh, dapat nasa po sa inspection. Sabi ko nga dun sa kapitan ng barko, paano kung nagkasunog o malulubog ng barko, hindi makatakas yung mga pasahero dahil sirado yung pinto, yung fire exit nila.
Mr. Chair, it is within the Marina Authority for vessels. It's not part of
Okay.
the mandated functions
Then
of the
do some
PFP, but
coordination
coordination
with
is
Marina.
being, we will observe the coordination with the Marina, Mr. Chair.
So, lastly, mag-inspect po kayo sa mga factories, ano po?
Yes,
Dahil
Mr.
marami tayong mga gagawa dyan every day by the hundreds, they're working there. Mainit, tapos walang fire exit. In fact, meron ng incidents in the past, many years ago, na natusta yung mga manggagawa dahil sinesira ng mga owners ng factory yung mga fire exits kasi iniisip nila baka magnakaw, magpuslit ng mga produkto. That's why they locked it. Nang nagkaroon ng sunog, ilan mga magagawang nasunog. So you have to inspect, please, itong mga factories, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yun lang for
Duly
now,
noted,
Mr.
Mr. Chair.
sa Bureau of Fire.
Siguro, just a follow-up, siguro, yung po sa mga, usually fire exit, saka yung mga doors, di ba, dapat, Chief Superintendent, nagkaroon tayo ng dati problema yung sa ozone dahil yung pagbukas ng pinto.
Yung flow po ng
Yung flow
directions
dapat,
po ng
does the BFP check on that also? Para
yes,
for
Mr. Chair,
safety?
is part of the
Dapat
safety.
palabas na eh, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair, it's part of the safety requirements. It depends on the type of occupancy, Mr. Chair.
Siguro just a quick question to follow doon sa linya ni Senator Tulfo as the one who is defending the budget of the DILG, which includes the BFP. How effective is the use of body-worn cameras for the fire inspectors? Maganda yan. No, at least tuwing may inspection sila. Are all inspectors required to wear the body-worn cameras now?
Yes, Mr. Chair, before a fire safety inspection to be conducted, the fire safety inspector must wear, as instructed by the secretary, wear the body-worn camera. It's effective because we're able to monitor. Unfortunately, it's limited.
That's why my next
That's
question.
why, yes, sir.
What is the inventory of our present body-worn cameras now sa BFP and how much more do we need para itong sa darating na budget season mapaghandaan na po natin?
Yes, sir. For now, around 50% covers the fire safety inspector. Kaya ho, mag-aantayan matapos yung isa, sir, bago makapag-inspect. But hopefully, we will be able to secure more in the future so that everybody who will be conducting fire safety inspector will have the body-worn camera.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Senator Tulfo.
Ito pa, no? Ito ay talamak na reklamo. In fact, I have a friend, I'm not gonna mention her name, na kapag may nasusunugan, kadalasan, ninanakawan yung nasunugan. At sino po yung nagnanakaw? Taga Bureau of Fire. Alam niyo po yun, ano? I'm sure you cannot deny that. So, anong steps ang ginagawa ninyo para maiwasan na po yung nasunugan ka na nga, tapos inaasahan mo yung Bureau of Fire magsisave nung mga properties mo, yung pala nanakawin ng mga taga Bureau of Fire, ng mga bumbero mismo.
Mr. Chair, part of our fire ground management now is for the ground commander and the safety officer to look and check all responders in the BFP of possible looting. We called it looting, Mr. Chair. It's the thing of the past already, Mr. Chair. And
No, sir, it's still happening.
that is why, Mr. Chair, na matagal na hong nangyayari, na hanggang ngayon nangyayari pa rin siya. Kaya ho, Mr. Chair, ginagawa ho namin yung fire ground management supervisions of our ground commanders. But it's not only about BFP. We will include those who board the other fire trucks coming from our auxiliaries. There was an incident in one of the mall in near Balintawak. That there was a looting incident, and with this FAS, we called it a fire auxiliary service that we will establish within our bureau to make sure that all these auxiliaries will be counted properly. It will be part of the fire ground management supervision.
So meron kayong ground commander
Yes,
na
Mr. Chair.
nandoon habang ginagawa nila yung mga bombero yung kanilang trabaho, habang
Yes,
napula
Mr.
yung sunog. And then after that, minomonitor nyo kung
They will be
nasaan itong
inspected.
mga
Yes, Mr. Chair.
itong bombero, and then ini-inspect nyo yung mga
Yes, sir.
sasakyan nila.
Bago ho, umuwi ng fire station, doon pa lang sa ground, ipapa-check na ho namin yung mga sasakyan, yung mga suot na bunker coats nila.
Sasakyan na yung...
Yung fire trucks, Mr. Chair, at saka yung mga suot nila.
Sorry, so you were born yesterday. Hindi nila nilalagay sa fire trucks. Of course, nilalagay nila, may kasabot sila na may kotse, private vehicle. At doon nila sa trunk, nilalagay yung mga nanakaw nila. It's not sa fire truck. Kasi pag fire truck, of course, very obvious, maraming tao nakatingin. Usually pa simple, pinapasa sa mga sakyan. Hindi niyo pala alam yon, sir?
Mr. Chair, may mga nababalitaan ho kami, and that is why we intensify this fire ground management functions of our ground commander that will maybe extend to even in the fire scene, that these officers will be looking into how the firefighters inside the boarding building doing.
Kasi
Kasama
Mr.
po
Chair,
siya, Mr. Chair.
nung panahon pa ito, hindi itong present administration, yung kahadiero, yung maliit, dalawa na na bombero, buat-buat at nilagay sa kotse. Tapos once na nilagay sa kotse, scared na at pinapalabas na yung kahadiero ay ang may-ari ng kahadiero ay yung nasusunugan. Pero wag ka, yung pala, bombero na inalis lang muna ang damit para maikarga yung mga nanakaw sa loob ng kotse, sa loob ng trunk. And then, once nakatakas na yung sasakyan, babalik ulit doon, susuot na ng uniforme nila. So,
we-
that's something that you have to
Yes,
monitor.
Mr.
sir.
We recognize that, Mr. Chair. And I would like also to share, Mr. Chair, that there are also firefighters who nagsauli din po ng mga na-save nilang mga precious or cash doon sa mga nasunugan. But as I said, we recognize this. This is happening, and we have to look into this one closely so we can avoid the same incidents to happen in the
Thank you.
future.
Okay, Mr. Chair. Salamat, yung admission is very important para ma-address mo yung problema. Kasi pag nag-deny ka, paano ma-address yung problema if you keep on denying? In this case, I really commend you and I salute you, sir,
Thank you, sir.
for admitting to those sa lahat ng mga nabanggit ko na mga nangyaring katiwalian at ginagawa niyo para magawa niyo ng paraan. Salamat po.
Thank you, Senator Tulfo. Likewise, siguro, if I may add.